Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to episode 50 of Look Back. Basically where I look back at what I reviewed 1 year ago and 5 years ago and see whether, whether I still agree with myself or even whether we can still get those products as well. So it's an interesting one. And hi there, Scotty. Hello, I'm in England today. Managed to find Cadbury's Top Deck in Tesco. Yeah, I'm not, I did go today actually to try and find it. I went today and I didn't see it, so unfortunately it wasn't in my local Tesco. Which is a bit frustrating, and I was hoping to try and see the, I don't know if they're out yet really, to be honest with you, the golden McVitie's digestives as well, caramel digestives. I'd heard that they might be out and about, but I didn't see them either, and there was something else I was looking for as well, which was one other thing, I forgot what it was now. But anyway, yeah, unfortunately I didn't see anything basically, yeah. So what was the other thing I was looking for? I can't think what it was now. Those two things primarily, but I'm sure there was something else as well. But yeah, unfortunately, it slipped my mind what it was now, which is frustrating. Hopefully, but I couldn't find anything anyway. There's nothing new. There was nothing new, unfortunately. So glad you managed to get it. What did you think? I reckon it'll be. Nice. But I think it'll be style over substance. I reckon it'll probably just, there won't be enough taste of the white chocolate to make much difference. Basically, it's the way these top decks usually work. But I like the look of them. Oh, hi there, Alan. Great to see you. Yes, Yorkie today. Not too bad at all. They're not too bad. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, actually. Yeah, how are you doing, Alan? You're doing okay? Hopefully all's well. Yes, I hope they're all prepared for the Euros tomorrow and today and this week coming on. Yes, so I hope everyone's doing all right. Yeah, I managed to do some reviews already today. I've done the twirl, was it chocolatey, whatever it is. I did, what else did I review today? I've done the cocoa and regular rich teas as well. Did a comparison with those. And I think I might have reviewed something else. Not sure what it was. I got a load of new things actually. I did find in Tesco some new crisps and things like that. What else was I trying to? I'm sure there was something else I went to get. Those two things: the top deck, dairy milk, and the golden digestives, whatever they're called. I'm sure there was something else, but I can't think what it was. Oh yes, that was it. The double choc Kit Kat Chunky as well. Seeing if that was around as well. QP said in Discord that she managed to find it, but I didn't see that either. So yeah, so I didn't find anything, but I did get some new. I think some new. Real McCoy's limited edition flavours as well, which were in Asda, I think it was. Maybe in Tesco, actually. No, maybe Tesco. Got a few things. But yeah, anyways, there we go. Bit of an escapade today. How are you doing, Alan? I hope you're doing all right. And how are you, Scotty? Hopefully you're both well. Yeah, so let's see what's going on today. Well, basically, let's have a look. Let's see if we can get the graphics up and running. I always struggle to get these. It's just, just trying to remember where the... Let's have a look. Right, let's see if we can get it going. We've got... Let's see, we've got that. That's a good start. All right, so I've got one bit in place. Let's see. No, yeah, okay. Well, that's not the right one. There, 1 year ago. Okay, right. Okay, there we go. Almost there. Almost perfect. Did remember review 1 year ago. I feel like I've seen it. This is quite similar, aren't they? All these Walls ice creams that they do. Anyway, it looks like one we've already mentioned before, really. So what was this one? Yes, this was Nestle Extreme. Well, it's Nestle actually, not Walls. Raspberry sorbet and cream. Yeah, so this is one I member exclusive review. So if you're a bronze member above, you can get to see this one basically. Yeah, so I feel like I've got perhaps I don't know if it's hay fever or something like that. I'm not sure, but my sinuses feel a bit congested today, so I'm struggling to breathe and talk at the same time. Hopefully I'll be all right. Sometimes I get that actually. It's a bit of a funny one. Hopefully it's not side or anything, but there we go. Anyway, so there we are. That was member review. So your bronze member above, you can go and have a watch of that. Pretty good one actually. I've just reviewed today actually. I reviewed that's the review I did. Did a member review. I think it was Haagen-Dazs blueberry and macaron. Yeah, ice cream stick, I guess. So that's gonna hopefully. I might try and publish that this week. I was gonna try and do it today, but it might be tomorrow actually. I think, but that'll be the bronze member above exclusive for this month. Or this week rather. Right, so yes, so let's start with what I did 5 years ago. How about that? Let's start with what I did 5 years ago. Let's just get the there we go. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Nope, that's not right. That's possibly right. Yes, there we go. All right, I'll get the background on as well. There we go. Good stuff. Right, there we are. There we go. Great. So 5 years ago, interesting one this 5 years ago today. So let's have a look. Now, did a few of these. I probably only showing one of them today. I don't think I'll show. Maybe I'll show more. But the waffles, I always call them woefles, basically. I think they're still around actually. You can still get them. Yeah, I gave this. Well, I wasn't too excited about it to be honest with you. I gave it I gave it a 2 out of 5. Excuse me. Basically, the problem, they look great. There's a few of these. There was, I think, there was this is the hazelnut one, chocolate hazelnut. There's just this double chocolate one, I think, where the waffle itself was chocolate. So basically, it's like a sort of savoury, sweet waffle with a chocolate filling. Basically. What else was interesting about it? Well, yeah, with a chocolate sort of filling. And there's a jam filling one as well. The problem with them is, and it's a big problem, it's a bit like the Jammy Dodger problem, to be honest with you, where there's too much waffle for the filling, or in the Jammy Dodger case, too much biscuit for the filling. But also in this case, it's not edge to edge either, so it should be. So underneath, you've got like, you can see the spaces where the waffle, the squares, basically the indents of the waffle. So basically, you'd expect that to be filled with filling, but it's only really in the centre, so the edges don't have any filling. So it's just really, I don't know, there's just not enough filling, and what there is of it doesn't go to the edge either. So it's a bit disappointing, really. So to be honest with you, I think it's probably about the same. Really, I don't think I can particularly give it much lower, but it's just not a great product. Basically, so I think a 2 out of 5 is about the same, really, to be honest with you. Yeah, so there's a few of those. I said, I'm sure they're still around. I'm sure you can still get them, but I don't know. They're all right, but it's one of those where if you basically chopped it in half and just had one half with the chocolate on, and assuming the rest of it didn't have any of the chocolate, they'd probably be about right. But yeah. So disappointing that one, really, but yeah, there we go. So it's one of those. It's a typical problem with that kind of product. And it was no different this time. There we go. Now, can you believe this one? These are 5 years ago. I can't believe these ones. I think these are this is the last time we did the inventor bars, basically. So let's have a look. Let's have a see if I can do these. Let's have a... There we go. So the first one, yes, this Cadbury's. I think these are the inventor bars. I can't quite tell. I'm sure. What does it say? Does it say? Well, basically, I don't think they were kind of. Well, it was one of those where. I think they started doing them where actually you had a selection of. I think the first year you could submit what you wanted. I think, if I remember correctly. But the second and third years they did it, I think you had a selection of fillings to pick from. Was the gist of it, and so these ones you had they had like a stock set of. I think it's people are just picking random stuff, and obviously this one's called raspberry shortcake. But you did have other things in it as well, because you could pick. I think you had to. Well, you didn't have to pick 3 things, but you generally did do. So you pick one of the main thing maybe, then the other 2 things you just had to sort of fill the spaces whether you wanted them or not. Generally, although you could be careful and not pick too many things. But what I did give this one, I gave this actually a 4.5 out of 5, which I was surprised by. But I did give it 4.5 out of 5. Lots of lovely textures and tastes. Filling was lovely and colourful as well, I said. And the raspberry pieces are very tangy and have a great flavour. So I was very happy with this one. But you can see there's other things as well. I think there was one other thing. There was shortbread pieces and maybe something else in there as well. But I thought it was just really nice. Lots of crunches, lots of flavours and tastes. I thought this was just a really successful one, this one. And I actually really liked it. So now it's a hard one to rate this one again. Of course, it's not around anymore. It was a limited edition one at the time. So I think I'm just going to give it the same again, really. I think it is one of those. Just trust what I said originally. I think there was another filling in there as well at the same time. But there we go. Let's maybe have a look, see if I can see what it was. Cadbury shortcake, see what it was, see what it says, see if I can see it. Can I read it? Let's have a look. What does it say? I can't really read it. There we go. I can't read. Oh, hang on. With crisp pearls and shortcakes. I had crispy bits in as well, I think. Yeah, so there we go. All right, there we are. So I think it lent itself quite well to it. So there we go. So it wasn't too bad, that one. I say check out the reviews of all these things will be in the description after the event. By the way, I've not put them in there now just to avoid spoilers, but but they will be there later on. So we're free in this range of bars basically, and the other one was one of the other 3 was the was Simply the Zest, it was called as well. So these were all designed by the public. They had a competition on the website, and you just filled in. I think you gave it a name, and you picked about about 3 out of so many ingredients maybe, or something like that. This was Simply the Zest, and I gave this one. This one wasn't quite as good in my view. 4 out of 5. I gave this one. I thought there was a big burst of orange when you tasted it, and I thought the orange flavour wasn't typical. Wasn't a typical Cadbury orange flavour either. So normally, like orange cream, whatever it's called, from Roses and things like that. That's the kind of taste you'd expect from Cadbury. Orange flavouring, but it didn't. It tasted quite nice. It was quite nice actually. It had almond caramel in it as well, I believe. Let's have a look. See if Dairy Milk Simply Zest. Let's see what was in it. Let's have a look. Let's see. I can find it. I can see I've got my pictures in my own review. Now, can we see it? It's orange flavoured chocolate with almond caramel pieces and digestive biscuits. Okay, so almond caramel pieces is kind of like your dime centre here. So quite an interesting one, really. So, you know, obviously digestive and almonds in there. So the almonds probably were just thrown in by the guy, you know, randomly, really. Aldi's been doing a version of Cadbury Top Deck for years called Choco, Milk and White. I think I have that one actually, Andrew, and good to see you, by the way. I think I have that one in the backlog. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. I've got so many things to review. It's ridiculous. Might worth a comparison. Maybe it would actually a good idea that if I can get it, maybe I will. Well, if I can get the Top Deck one, hopefully I can soon. Yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah, good idea that. I have to do that actually. Yeah. And how are you doing, Andrew? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, simply does almond caramel. So this one again, I thought was pretty good. To be honest with you, I don't think I can really, you know, let's say not around but 4 out of 5. I think that's probably about right. To be honest with you, I think that's probably about right. Yeah, put it the same again. Difficult one to wear. What am I doing now? I'm clicking on something. It's not doing anything. That's where's that graphic gone? Disappeared. There it is. Okay, there we go. The same. Yeah. So I think these ones are roughly the same. To be honest with you, I don't think I can really give them a different rating. You wanted to, you know, you had them at the time. I didn't really, you know, I've not had them since. That's for sure. So my memory of them was pretty much as it was. I think the problem with them was that they were kind of a bit. They just weren't, you know, there was because of the nature of it. You just picked a few random things. You picked one main thing, and then the other ones you just filled up the space. And a lot of them didn't always work. But this year it wasn't too bad. And the other one was this one here, the was it the chocolatey or lotta chocolatey or something like that? What was it called? Let's see, milk chocolatey it was called. Let's see, milk chocolatey. This is the one that actually won it, believe it or not. This one actually won it. And to me, this one was actually, what's going on here? It's clicked on something. It's doing something random. Right. So let's see if I can see the picture. Open new tab. Let's see if I can see it. Will it zoom in? That's very small. I'm not going to be able to see that. Okay, can I see this one? It's a reasonable size. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Milk chocolatey, coffee flavoured creme, and digestive biscuit pieces. So the guy managed to limit to just 2 here, so it kind of worked quite well. I had digestive and chocolate flavoured creme. Looks like Nestle bringing out orange munchies this year. Also has to have a new range of Lindor truffles, own brand knockoffs. Blondes. Oh, not seen those. I'll keep an eye out for them. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. I'll keep an eye out for those. I'm pretty impressed with Asda's range. I've mentioned this before. I quite like Asda's range of chocolate. I think they've done a good job, actually. I must say, I'm very impressed with their stuff. Yeah, Lindor knockoffs as well. That'd be a good one to keep. They did they're sort of like the cake in a jar M&S knockoffs as well, didn't you? I didn't see them recently, but they do appear every now and again. Interesting. I'll keep an eye out for those. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Well, this one, have you had any of them, by the way? Have you just seen them? But they do look very nice, yeah. But they sound very nice, rather. Now, 3 out of 5 is what I gave this one. Let's see, there we go. And yeah, the problem with it was the coffee creme in the background of it was basically very similar to the Oreo cream. Obviously not quite in taste. It's too similar. It's quite sickly as well. I wasn't that keen on it, really. And there's not enough digestive biscuit pieces either. Because of the fact there was only 2 fillings in this one, the guy just picked, chocolatey centre and digestive. They didn't fill up, they didn't use 2, proportions worth of digestive. So they only used 1 of it, so it was very sparse. And it didn't work for me at all. It was just too few of it, really. So yeah, very disappointed with this one. And chocolatey, as I say, wasn't that great. This one I am tempted to mark down, but I don't think I will, but it definitely could have been better. But if anything, this one is one that would probably be lower. But I'll give myself again the benefit of the doubt. I feel like it wouldn't be fair if I didn't do the same with this one like I've done the others. But definitely this one was a bit disappointing. Yeah, my British Digestive Gold coming out soon too. Yeah, I just mentioned that before actually. Yeah, I was just saying I went to Tesco to see if I could find them today. I believe they're going to be in Tesco. But I didn't see them. Yeah, there was the Top Deck and the, what was the other one? Yeah, the Kit Kat Double Chocolate Kit Kat Chunky. Yeah, I was going to hopefully find them, but yeah, I didn't see any of them, unfortunately. But yeah, well, yeah, so I might nip in again this week, see, maybe they'll arrive on Monday or something, see if I get those Asda. I've not seen those, but I've not been looking for the Asda Lindor knockoffs, so maybe they are out and I've just not seen them, but yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I'm quite looking forward to those Digestive Gold, yeah, that's for sure. Also, cabbage news bars have come and gone in recent years. Some good, not so good. Some not so good. I remember the shop selling all the mystery bars after the flavours were announced. That was an odd one. Yes. Yeah, selling off. Yeah, they were around for a while. Some, I think B&M was still charging full price for them, like months after the event. But yeah, I do remember that was a weird one, wasn't it? Yeah, it didn't quite work for me. That one, good publicity, I think, for Cadbury. So I think it worked in that respect. But I don't know. I wasn't too keen on that. I mean, what I can't remember what the flavors were now. One of them was, I don't know, pina colada or something, or blueberry or bubblegum or something. But yeah, they just yeah, they were disappointing, those ones, because they were just very bland bars, and you couldn't really tell what they were. It was a bit like, like that Skittles phenomenon they say, where they all taste the same. It's just you're expecting the flavour. I don't think that's actually true. I believe it's the shell that's got the taste in it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they were disappointing, those. It was a good gimmick though, good gimmick, and I like the concept. But hopefully they won't do it again. Yeah, so there we go. But yes, but yeah, definitely. I quite like the way they do these. I mean, it's quite good the way they do these things, but they've not really done them properly. When was the mystery bar? That was about 3 years ago, wasn't it? Now that was 2 years ago, at least 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can find it on the channel. It must have been. It was 3 years ago. I feel like it was two, but you don't know these days. Time just goes by so quickly. It's ridiculous. Let's have a look. Mystery bar. Mystery bar. 2002. Yeah, so 2 years ago. 2002, 2022. Yeah, so 2 years ago. Goodness me. Goodness me. Gone very quickly, that, hasn't it? Gone very quickly. But anyway, yes, there we go. 5 years ago. That's what I. Could you believe it? I mean, I can't believe those are 5 years ago. I mean, it's just bonkers how quick things are going. Were those the first ones? Were they? I don't think they were the first ones. I'm sure there's others since then, but maybe they were the first ones. 5 years ago seems, yeah, I don't know, a long time ago. But all right, let's go to 1 year ago. Let's remove that. And let's have a change the other title as well, if I can find it. Where's the other title? Must be somewhere. Is it anywhere? Can I find it? Who knows? No, I can't. I can find that one, but not the other one. I can't find the other title. Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. Hang on, there we are. There we go. There we are. Got there in the end, but I think I'll put that one back in. Okay. So 1 year ago, yeah. So 1 year ago. Speaking of toes, we'll do the toes one first. Yes, toes chocolate orange minis biscuit. Now, these ones are around for a lot longer than 1 year ago, but I only got around to them about a year ago. Don't know what it was. I think I had them in the backlog for a while, and I just never got around to reviewing them. I think so. That was the gist of this one. But I was a very big fan of these ones. These were really, really very nice. It was a 4.5 out of 5. I gave these ones. Just a lovely taste experience. I really enjoyed them. Biscuit piece perfectly sized. Lovely crunch and texture, and already nice chocolate on top of it. Toast chocolate orange, very nice as it is anyway. I really like these ones. I think the only thing that didn't make me give it a 5 was just the fact that maybe I felt like it's just biscuit and orange. I guess it's a bit like they wanted that invincible idea before. It was coffee and biscuit. I felt like there's possibly room for something else of excitement to be in here to just bump this one up a bit. Maybe another kind of filling or something. I don't really know. But yeah, so I felt this one as lovely as it was, and it is really lovely. You can still get them, very nice. I just felt that there's potential room for improvement there. It's quite simple. It's just crunchy bits and chocolate, but still very, very nice. So 4.5 out of 5 again, I think. Really enjoyed that one. Very tasty. Yeah, I definitely recommend those. I'm looking forward to Terry's Chocolate Orange Mint Crisp and that weird looking plain chocolate one. Milk chocolate one. It was a good era when the biscuits bar and the cranberry bar came out at the same time. Yeah, I really love that cranberry one. That was a 5 out of 5 for me. I really, really, really like that one. Just the consistency of those cranberry, and it worked so well as well. Strange that it's in like an orange flavored chocolate, but you could still taste the cranberry. At least the representation of it. And yeah, I really enjoyed those ones. It was a real shame they were only around for wasn't very long. I really like them ones though. I hope they bring them back out. I imagine it's probably one that wouldn't be. I mean, cranberry doesn't appeal. I don't think really. Generally to people, so it probably didn't sell very well, but it was lovely. The consistency of those pieces was so nice. I don't know, it was just really different, really soft, but just not like many other many other sort of chewy centers. They were just so nice, quite sugary crystally, but not sugary crystally. Just a really lovely texture. Very nice those. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them as well, Andrew. Can't wait. It'll be very nice those. Very nice indeed. Although they sound a bit more normal than the cranberry one for sure, but I'm still looking forward to them. And I know, Joe. Great to see you, Joe. Great to see you. Happy summer solstice. A bit late though. Yes, happy summer solstice. Yes, been. When was it? Was it Thursday? I can't remember when it was now. But yeah, I hope. Yeah, unfortunately, well, my only thing with it is now it's all the days are going to get shorter now, aren't they? That's the only problem. Oh dear, that's the only problem. Yes, that's the only problem. But still nice, still nice. But yeah, I don't know. I always like it in March and April, basically, when things are on the up. But now it's on the wane. Yeah. So. But yes, don't mean to put down on it. Yeah, happy summer solstice, Joe. What did you do? Anything nice for it, Joe? Was it anything you celebrated particularly? We had a nice time either, whatever you got up to. Yeah, good to see you. It's been a while since I saw you, Joe, last time. I don't think it has been a few weeks, hasn't it? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, good to see you again, either way. Right, so let's have a look. So let's have a seat. Let's have a seat. Terry's right. So what else did we do? Yeah, we got the cream egg bar. One for Rick. This one for Rick. This is from Australia. This one, Cadbury's cream egg bar. Did do the UK one, didn't he, not long ago, which was a real disappointment where the centre just wasn't cream egg. It was just like it was all orange. Yeah, it was just a real disappointment. So this is the Australian one, which was a lot better actually. Essentially, but still not that great, judging from my rating, because I gave it a 2 out of 5. Full of cream egg filling, but there was no taste. That was the problem. There was no taste to it. I felt there was just no taste to the centre. I guess there possibly isn't really when you think about it with a regular cream egg, but there's something there. But this one, I don't know, maybe it's just the proportions, I'm not sure, the amount of it. Real disappointment, this one, yeah. And also the Cadbury Dairy Milk in Australia isn't that great. So there was no dairy milk bonus from it here either. So it was just a bit disappointing, this one. I feel like it might be a bit harsh, but again, maybe 2.5. I don't know. I'm gonna say this one might be a bit higher. I'm gonna say 2.5 out of 5. This one, move the same part. Yes, can move that a bit better, that one, but only just because I think the UK one was so terrible. Yeah, doing well, thanks. It's midday here, so I'm not always able to. No worries, Joe. No worries, Joe. No worries at all. Yeah, I know it's a bit difficult, but to be honest with you, I've been a bit hit and miss with the lives recently, anyway. So no worries. That's kind of what I was meaning, really. I think last week I did them at 3 o'clock our time. Just a bit. I couldn't. Just a bit too. Yeah, a bit of a hectic day. I had to do it last minute, 3 o'clock. But managed to get there. But yeah, so obviously that probably threw people off a bit. But no worries, John. No worries. Good to see you again. I'm glad you're doing well. And yeah, how's things going anyway? How's things going? Are you in the sort of? I always got the impression you were south of the equator, Joe. Maybe you're when you said summer solstice, maybe north of the equator. But yeah. But good to see you. It was a bit confusing when you think how much of Brazil is north of the equator. I guess it's quite a lot, actually, isn't it? We just always feel like it's south of the equator, but it isn't really. There we go. Yeah. All right, there we go. So only a couple more to do. I only do 4 of each generally. Maybe I could do more, but I feel like it might be a bit too much. But here's one for Andrew. The Turkish Delight Cherry Minis. Yes. What's the official name? Fry's Turkish Delight Cherry Mini Bars. There we go. Now, I really did like the full big bars of these ones, basically. I really like that. Did the full-size Turkish Delight, and I thought it was really nice. I remember expecting not to like it actually, and I think Andrew was thinking I wasn't going to like it either. So because it's just not generally a big fan of Fry's Turkish Delight generally, but the cherry one was really, really nice. But unfortunately, the mini ones, they just didn't quite work as well, basically. And I gave them a 2.5 out of 5. I think the full size one was probably a 4+ out of 5. But I thought it smelled really nice. Had a lovely cherry smell, and cherry is a great Turkish Delight flavour, really. I must say. But unfortunately, these ones just far weaker than the big bar counterparts. And the milk chocolate didn't really go with it either in this case. It was more apparent because I think there was just more milk chocolate than centre, and I don't know. It just didn't quite work, and I thought dark chocolate in this case might be better. It was more emphasised that it would be better. So a real disappointment on this one. Real shame, yeah, real shame. I did really like the full size one. You can see if you ever find the full size one, definitely go for those. But this one, yeah, you can give myself benefit of doubt again and say the same. Really, just a bit of a shame. I think could have been I had a bad batch or something, but yeah, I don't know. South America, winter solstice here, and the sun is coming back. Okay, south of yeah, I thought yeah, okay, yes, because obviously you knew we were north of the equator, yes. South of the equator, I assume you meant there, but yeah, yes. The sun is coming back now, so yeah, so you're on the up now, aren't you, really? Yeah, so probably a few months left yet before it will really make a difference, but yeah, I kind of like it when you get to the springtime. That's really nice, that, I must say, yeah. I'll enjoy it, Joe. Enjoy it. Yes. What's the how many hours of light and darkness do you have in the UK? Basically, in the summer, it kind of goes light around 3 o'clock in the morning, goes dark around 11 at well 10, 11 at night, maybe more 10. So it's really nice in the summer, but obviously in the winter, it goes dark around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and gets light around 8 o'clock or something like that. So it's a bit 7, 8 o'clock. So yeah, it's a bit yeah. So the flip side is pretty dramatic. Oh dear, well there we go, there we are. Right, yeah, and the last one for today, only one more. So to go through this quite quickly, Rick, and depend on how it goes really. But yeah, last one for today. Which one is it? Yes, speaking of dairy milk and mint, and this, oh maybe we didn't, but we spoke of mint anyway, and perhaps dairy milk separately. But this was the South African Cadbury Dairy Milk mint crisp. So you can get mint crisp in the UK. I think it's like an Irish dairy milk product, I think. You can get it in the UK as long as that caramello and the other one, the golden crunch, whatever it is. This one I did quite like this one actually. I gave this a 4 out of 5. And plenty of crunchy pieces, nice mint flavour. Sometimes the mint can be a bit overpowering, but for me it's nice. And I think dairy milk with mint is quite tasty actually. It's one of my favourite bars. But still, the South African dairy milk is better than the Aussie dairy milk for sure. It's a bit more like the normal one, that's for sure. Unsubscribed after the fries taste like rating, although the minis did have excessive packaging. Oh, well, I like the full size one. I did like the full size one, but the minis one, I don't know. But yeah, they have excessive packaging for sure. I do remember that as well. Yeah, I didn't make a note of that actually in my notes here, but yeah, I do remember that actually. But the minis one didn't work as well for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just had a bad batch of them. I don't know. Because the regular one was really nice. I really liked it, but the minis just didn't work for me. I just felt they just weren't proportioned well enough. I don't know. But the full size ones I did quite like actually. Yeah, a bit of a shame really. So maybe if they're out again, I'll give them another try perhaps. But I don't know. They didn't quite. I don't know. It's strange really. I would have thought I would have preferred the minis ones really because of the fact there's less Turkish delight, more chocolate. But I don't know. I think I really enjoyed the cherry Turkish delight, and I think because it was a bit, as I say, the proportions were flipped a bit. I just didn't. It didn't quite work as well. I don't know. Yeah, strange. Strange, really. Would you prefer the minis or the regular ones, Andrew, or did you not find a difference? For 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. these days, yeah, I see. So you're possibly pretty close to the equator, then, really, aren't you? I assume for that, because that's kind of like a, yeah. Well, I don't know really. Actually, I might be talking rubbish, really, but yeah, there we go. But there we are. Yeah. So I guess yeah, it's interesting. Interesting, really interesting. Because we don't. Yeah, I don't know if we have. Yeah, don't know. Interesting. Only time of the year I can bask in the sun. Ah, say okay. Oh dear, honestly. The interesting one, that one. Any time of year you can bask in the sun. So how's that done, Joe? Yeah, maybe I missed something. Yeah, how's that? Because I thought being in the winter, basking in the sun, you would have been more of a summer thing. But it's interesting that. For the regular ones, the mini ones are quite small. And I think the inside was a bit softer than the regular one. There was definitely a difference, wasn't there? You'd think they'd be the same, just smaller, but they weren't. They were different. Yeah. Regular ones I really, really much more enjoyed, I must say. Yeah, I like those Turkish delight bars, probably because they're normal to me, because I've had them since I was a kid. I get why people find them weird though. Yeah, the regular ones, I'm not a massive fan of them. I do quite like regular well, it is proper Turkish delight. The ones you get like when it's like got the sugar dusting and stuff. About the chocolate to me, I do quite like that. I think it's just something about the fries one. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact it doesn't have the sugar coating. The chocolate doesn't quite work the same. Not really sure to be honest with you, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. But yeah, they are a bit. It's a bit. It's like when I was younger, I used to eat jelly, like the cubes of jelly before it was actually turned into jelly. So just to eat that, and I kind of feel like eat that. Those fries Turkish delight is a bit like that, It's just I don't know, not quite the way it's intended. I don't know, but as you say, but again, cubes of jelly and stuff. I kind of grew up eating that. I don't know. I've not had it for years actually. I don't think I probably would have it really nowadays. But I'm sure. But probably would be deemed a bit strange. Obviously, if you're growing up with it, there you go. But obviously, that's a bit extreme, that really. But there we go. Not quite apples with apples there in comparison. But there we go. Too fair skin. I can't stand the sun from some. Okay, right. I see. Okay, I get you. Sorry, I get you now. Yes, just when the sun's not quite right. Okay, I thought you meant. I took it in the wrong way. I thought you meant the sun, wasn't up normally as high as it is now. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Joe. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not a sun person. My skin's too weak. I see I'm just white there. Look at that. Just Well, my mum used to say I was blue, basically, and you can see, quite blue. Face is a bit red for some reason, but there we go. Yeah, but there we go. Yeah, so very, yeah. I can't. I'm not a sun. I don't like the sun either. I'm not really a fan of it at all, to be honest with you. Although I don't doesn't mean I like it to be ridiculously cold or anything, but I'm just not a big fan of going out in the sun and being uncomfortable from it. So yeah. But yes, this Dairy Milk Mint Crisp. Well, as I said, the Winter Mint Crisp is a top tier bar for me, UK one. And that's just UK Dairy Milk. This one though is not quite there for me. I think the Dairy Milk just isn't quite as nice. It's just not quite as good basically. So I think, yeah, 4 out of 5. I think. The one is the same. So it's one of them. So it's quite similar to the other ones, I guess. Yeah, kind of counterintuitive. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, see, well, it's good actually. It's good. At least you may take advantage of it. Yeah, at least you take advantage of it. So that's good, and not there's that seasonal something disorder where people don't like the where it's dark and things like that. It sounds like that's not a problem for you. That's for sure. By the way, I hope you're having a good week. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Not too bad, Joe. Thank you very much. Yeah, not too bad. Just yeah, been a bit of not quite as hectic. It's quieting down. It's still a bit busy, but basically the past month and a half. Well, I don't know, has it been longer than that? Month and a half, I think. I've just been really busy, so with work, so getting a lot better now. Getting a lot better, that's for sure. Hi there, Ed. Great to see you, Ed. Great to see you. Raspberry one was the best. Was that the were the inventor bars? I think possibly so. Yeah, the raspberry one was the best. That was the one I preferred the most as well. Unless you mean like a raspberry something else. But yeah, yes, I know what you mean now. That definitely was my favourite. This one I gave 4.5 out of 5. The other two weren't as good, I don't think. It was just something nice about it, wasn't it? It just worked really well. Unfortunately, I don't remember it as well as I would have liked. But but when I looked at the review, yeah, that I did. Yeah, definitely was a big fan of it. How are you doing, Egg, by the way? What games are you playing at the moment? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, the inventor bars. Yeah, yes, yeah. I do hope they bring those back. Yeah, we just mentioned it as well. Wish it came back. Yeah, I like the concept of them. I wish they were a bit more. Like I was saying with the cocoa one, chocolatey, whatever it's called. I wish they were a bit more. I wish they put thought into it. The Cadbury, because they basically, they was too sparse with the digestive pieces. And I wish they put double the pieces in or whatever, but they didn't. They didn't use the head when he did that. So I was disappointed in that one because that was the problem with it for me. Not enough pieces. Mainly Valorant still. Yeah, I've heard that they've done some new updates for that. It's just, I don't know. I wouldn't mind playing it, but it's just such a big learning curve. And I've got so many games to play and just not enough time either, really. I just want to, yeah, really frustrating to be honest with you. I do hope to get back into something soon. I think the next one is I think a Metroidvania game I quite fancy. I thought it was Animal Well. I think I quite fancy that one. Bloons TD6 I still play quite a bit. I want to get back to Stardew Valley as well. Yeah, I want to try that again as well. And there's some other game I was thinking about as well. I wanted to play, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, there's a few games. I just honestly, yeah, too many games, not enough time. That's a problem. But glad you're doing it well. Egg, keep on Valorant. Oh yeah, and there's yeah, just some other very things. Playing Animal Well, it's fun. Yeah, I do fancy it. I've I got it weeks back. I've just not managed to get around to it yet. So yeah, I think it's other games. I've just promised as well. Sometimes I just play games and I don't get time to. I stopped playing them for a couple of weeks and just I get out with like Hades 2. I was playing for quite a bit. I've not played it for a while. The Last of Us 2. I've played quite a bit, but then stopped. Yeah, so it's a nightmare really. Yeah, a nightmare. Just playing some too, yeah. One of those, isn't it, Joe? One of those, really. It's just getting the time, isn't it? I think if you started playing, you'd be fine. Just when you're out of the habit of it and things like that, it can be quite difficult to dedicate the time. You start doing other things and stuff like that. It can be quite difficult, really. But hopefully, get there in the end. Hopefully, we get there in the end. Fingers crossed. Oh dear. But there we go. There we are. Right. Well, that's the last one for today, guys. That's the last one. Yeah. So some interesting ones there. Good to see the inventor bars again. Does take you back, doesn't it, really? I mean, I do, like Egg says, I do wish they did them again. I think they are really interesting ones, though, to be honest with you. It's a shame. Well, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully they will. I'm sure they probably will, but it has been some time since the last one. I mean, a couple of years, hasn't it, now? So, yeah, so maybe one of them. Hopefully they'll do it again, though. Fingers crossed. And it'll be nice and good fun when they do. But the mystery, I think they did the mystery bars, didn't they, 2 years ago, and they did nothing last year and this year. So yeah, so it has been a bit of a shame, but hopefully they'll do something soon. The mystery bars were a bit good for a one-off, but I don't really want them to do it again. But I guess I wouldn't hate it if they did or anything. But yeah. Happy weekend, everyone. Catch you later. Oh, thank you so much, Alan. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the. Well, I don't know if you're supporting Scotland or England or both, but unfortunately Scotland are out on in the Euros. But hopefully you support whatever team you like anyway. But yeah, and enjoy it either way. My teams are the sweepstake. Oh, excuse me. Croatia and Ukraine I had in the sweepstake. Croatia got knocked out the last kick of the ball against Italy. I couldn't believe it. So frustrating. And Ukraine got knocked out, even though they had like 4 points, which is no one in the history of the tournament's been knocked out with 4 points in the group stages. But typically, that's what happened to me. So I was so unlucky with the teams. Yeah. So both of mine are out. Croatia was like World Cup finalists last time, and got to quite far in the Euros last time as well. So disappointing there. Yeah, maybe it's about wanting. Well, this is it. I think this is it. You can. This is it's one of those, isn't it? So, I mean, there's always going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. But if you want something enough, you can find the time, can't you? But unfortunately, sometimes you just want other things more, don't you? Or something like that. So it is a difficult one. But there we go. Yeah, but there we are. Time. So it's a finite resource, and there's certainly less of it as you get older. That's for sure. Oh dear. But right, great to see you all. Great to see you, Alan. Great to see you, Joe. Great to see you, Egg, of course. Great to see you, Yes. And great to see Andrew as well. And Scotty from earlier on. Great to see you all. And anyone else who's watching as well. Thank you so much for all the support and for watching and taking the time to view the channel. Hope you enjoy it. I'll put all the links to all these reviews in the description shortly, so you'll be able to see them there. Yeah, and you have a great weekend, everyone. How much again. Great to see you too, Joe. Great to see you. Enjoy how would you describe it? The lengthening days. Hope you enjoy them. Yeah. Oh dear. Hope it doesn't get too hot for you too soon as well. But yeah, great to see you all, everyone. Really is great to see you. Thanks so much for your support. Massively appreciated. And take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now. See ya.